Hi folks, my name's Danny. I'm a trainer here at the University of Bath, and today I'm going to go through a short kind of a workshop that you can use to develop some of your mobility or stretching routines with looking at some positions in more detail than I would usually in a yoga video or a whole workout. Okay, so it's going to be more of a chatty workshop sort of thing. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need, you don't need any mats. I've just arranged my mats here like this and across so that you can see me from both angles when I show you more in detail the positions. Your carpet will do just fine, just as long as it's not too cold and hard for your knees, all right? So, because you're going to be on hands for quite a lot of it, we're going to start by bringing elbows together, warming up the wrists, weaving the fingers. Just going to keep sure that you've got a nice blood flow in the smaller joints of the body. And as you can see, I'm already sitting on my ankles, and if you can do that, that's handy. That's going to have the same effect as what you're doing for the wrists now. From the side, it just looks like this. It might feel a little bit unnatural, especially if you haven't, been walking very much recently, been sitting down a lot, but it's really going to get the ankles ready for movement, okay? Once you've done that, we're going to start in a kneeling position and coming up off of the hands. Having a nice straight posture. You're going to step 1 foot forward like this with a 90-degree angle. Okay? We're going to work on a hip stretch with a lizard pose in yoga and go from super easy to really quite tough and stretchy mobility routine. Okay? So you've got your right foot here. You can start with your left foot if you want. I'm going to start with my right. I'm going to open up my shoulder blades, stick my chest out, and reach up, elbows by the ears, and I'm going to twist round to face my right. I'm feeling that in my hips and in my back a little bit. I'm going to turn back to face the front. I'm going to bring my arms down and do a similar twist. I'm going to put my left hand on my right hip and my right arm behind my back. This is going on in my shoulder, as well as hips and core. I'm going to turn back to the front. Do the same thing on the other side. Carefully bring your hands down. Step your right knee back. Step your left foot forward, again, having a 90-degree angle. A nice straight back. Arms at your side. Breathe in, reach up. Elbows by the ears. Turning to your left. This might already be pretty challenging. And we're turning back to the front. Lower your arms. Right hand on left hip. Left arm, wrap it behind your back. See if you can twist around a little bit further. And this is the easiest version of what we're going to progress in a minute. Turn back to the front. Guide your hands back down to the mat. And we're already ready to go on the left side here. So you probably might feel a stretch in the hips already. That's good. You're going to walk your hands forward, and that's going to increase the whole sensation in the back of the leg and in the hips. While you're doing this, you're going to breathe through your belly. Let your belly expand as you breathe in, and come in on your breathe out. Walk the hands back. Come back up if you need to. We're going to make it harder as we go. Okay, bring your hands back down. And develop this side a little bit further. Using your right toe, tuck it and scooch it back. Your whole body's going to get a little lower to the mat. You're going to feel it even more in the hips and the hamstrings. Untuck that toe and focus again on the breathing. Now that you've changed the angle of your hips, try walking forward again. Now it's really going to start to burn. Focus on your belly all that bit more. Okay? Walking back. Use your toe to push your right knee back forward and come back up. You might want to just go through an extension in the thoracic spine again. That's your upper back. And go through just what we did. Turn to the left. Turn back to the front, arms down, right hand, left hip, left arm wraps behind, and twist. That way it's a little bit of a refresher in between the tough, stretchy bits. Okay, turning back to the front. Bring your hands back down, step your left knee back. We're going to try it on the right side. Right foot steps outside right hand. Walk your hands forward. That's going to lower your torso, beginning to increase that intensity. Breathing through the belly. And we're walking them back. Now you can use this as a workshop, so you can do this for any length of time that you want. I'm going to go through holding for about just 5 to 7 seconds every time. Now use your left toe. Scooch that knee back. Always keeping that nice 90-degree angle here. If the knee comes forward of the toe like this, it's taking the weight onto the knee joint and off of the hips, which you don't want. So always check for the 90-degree angle in the knee. Untuck the toe at the back. For maximum intensity, walk those hands forward. Breathing through the belly. Walking the hands back, take the pressure off. Slide the knee back forward. Come back up off of the hands. Reset, so we're reaching up, arms by the ears. Turning to the right this time. Turning to the front, lower the arms. Left hand on right hip, right arm wrapping back. Turning to the front, guide your hands down. Step that right knee back. Right. So that should have been maybe a little bit more in detail than you've done that particular stretch before. You can use that as a warm-up or as a cool-down. Just make sure maybe you have done a little bit of warming up before you do it, so that you're not completely cold, or at least do it in a warm room.